Hello everyone. Students, in the last lectures we discussed electronic communication system, desired signals, noise signals. When these signals received by receiver, then we must know about the relative strength of the signal and noise. So today we look to some terms to know the receiver sensitivity and the quality of the received signal. That is signal to noise ratio, noise figure, noise temperature, and also we will discuss about the need of modulation and demodulation for communication. Now let us see what is the signal to noise ratio. In communication, noise is usually expressed as a power because the received signal is also expressed in terms of power. So if the signal and noise powers are known, then S by N ratio can be calculated. So the S by N ratio can be calculated in terms of decibel dB equal to 10 into to the log to the base 10 of signal power to the noise power. This can also calculated in form of the signal voltage and noise voltage. So it is like this. If you take the S by N ratio equal to the electrical power, signal power can be written as the signal voltage divided by the resistance R and the noise voltage square divided by the resistance R. So it becomes Vs by Vn square. Means this SNR can be calculated by taking the square of the ratio of the signal voltage to the noise voltage. This S by N ratio is usually expressed in terms of decibel. So let us one example to calculate the S by N ratio in dB. Now if there is the input signal power is 1.5 microwatt, let P signal is equal to 1.5 microwatt and the noise power that is denoted by the P noise and that is equal to 0.2 microwatt. Now if we substitute this in above formula, it will be 10 log of 1.5 to 0.2. So the value is 3 near to 3 dB. So in this way the SNR can be calculated if you know the signal power and the noise power. Now let us erase this. Okay. Now the next term required to calculate or to know the sensitivity of the receiver, that is noise figure. This noise figure describes the performance of a device. Since for a receiver the channel is the input, to express quality of the receiver more properly, the noise quality of the receiver noise figure is used. So what is noise figure? The noise figure is the ratio of S by N power at the input to the S by N power at the output. So it is written as like this. F is equal to S by N at the input divided by S by N at the output. It can express in terms of dB by taking 10 into log of this F that will be in terms of dB. The input and output may be for entire receiver or a single amplifier stage. The noise figure F is also called as a noise factor. The noise figure is a number. Usually it is also expressed in terms of decibel. So as already told, AM amplifier or receiver will always have some noise at output than at the input. So this is to the fact that the amplifier or receiver generates internal noise, and along with the signal, noise also get amplified. The SNR at the output will be less than the SNR at the input, and therefore the noise figure always greater than 1. The ideal receiver contributes the zero noise to the signal. So the ideal receiver have the noise figure is equal to 1 or 0 dB. But such a noise figure cannot be obtained in practice. The lower the noise figure, better is the amplifier or receiver. Now the third term, which is the noise temperature, and this noise temperature also used to express the quality of the signal. The noise figure is used to express noise in the receiver. It is not very convenient, especially dealing with the ultra high frequencies and microwave low noise antennas, receivers or devices. Another method of expressing the noise in an amplifier or receiver is to use a noise temperature. Most of the noise produced in a device is thermal noise, and that is proportional to the temperature. The noise temperature is expressed in terms of Kelvin, given by using this formula: T of n is equal to 290 into F minus 1. An amplifier or receiver contributes no noise, then the noise factor F is equal to 1. So the equivalent noise temperature is 0 degree Kelvin. A good transistor or amplifier stage have noise temperature less than 100 degree Kelvin. If the noise figure is less than 3 dB is excellent. Lower the noise temperature, better is the circuit. Now let us discuss about the need of modulation and demodulation. So why do we need the modulation? As you know, the communication generally with the low frequencies, and a low frequency signal is highly susceptible to attenuation. Multiple signals can transmit in the same medium due to modulation. Modulation to transmit the signal through space to a long distance, and this modulation is required for wireless communication. So what is the need of the demodulation? Demodulation is the reverse process of modulation, here to extract the original message or signal from the modulated signal. This demodulation is required. The wireless signals consist of radio frequency, that is high frequencies carrier wave, and modulated by the audio frequency, low frequencies. So very high frequencies cannot vibrate the diaphragm of telephone receiver or loudspeaker. So we need to demodulate it so that we can obtain the low frequency signals. Now let us summarize today's lecture, as we have calculated the SNR, and that is generally used for receiver sensitivity. If the SNR is high, then the quality of the received output is better. To express the quality of the receiver, this type of S by N ratio is used. Noise figure less than 3 dB is excellent. The noise temperature is used to express the level of the noise power. Noise in a device is proportional to the temperature. This is all for this lecture. I end this lecture here. Thank you.